Shout out to the chat. 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 Shout out to the YouTube streets. Shout out to the YouTube streets. This is your homegirl, Arabia. 914 Westchester County, New York. The BT 1000 is in the motherfucking house. Yo, check out this woman that's in this picture. Check out this fat, sloppy, lazy bitch. She looks a lot like that fucking racist that's in this sector. She looks a lot fucking racist in the sector. Shout out to the chat. Take a good look. She's fat. She's overweight. She's in a wheelchair. That racist, I'm thinking about. She did a reaction video to the video I did. See, unlike her, I'm not going to call her fucking name. I'm going to call her it. I'm going to call her the dead dog over there. I'm telling you guys. She's a fucking racist. She hates black people. Every time you look up, she's doing a story about black people committing crimes in this fucking country. Why is she so focused on us? You know why she's focused on us? Because she is a racist. She has that racist idea that white lives matter. Nobody said at all, ever, that white lives didn't matter. We wasn't concerned about white lives when George Floyd got killed. We wasn't concerned about white lives when Rodney King got beat up by the police. Now, this woman is on the YouTube streets. A lot of you don't know her name. I'm not going to mention her name. I'm not going to give her her rightful name, not on this platform. You're not going to use me to get views, ma'am. You hardly got any views on the video that you fucking did, bitch. Because nobody agrees with racist bullshit but the coons. Those that ride with you that are black, some of them don't know no better. They're ignorant. They don't know anything about their fucking history. They don't know anything. They have no idea. I'm sure they have a little idea, but they are just like a lot of other black people. Some of them are afraid to open up their fucking mouths. You got a mouth, fucking open it up. You may not want to say what you need to say like the way I'm going to do, because maybe you don't feel that way about her, but I know what I see. I know what I hear. I understand what the fuck is going on. And it's domestic terrorism she is pushing. The KKK, the Ku Klux Klan itself, is a racist terrorist group. So is the neo-Nazis. So are the skinheads. Because when these groups are incarcerated in a penitentiary setting, they are usually deemed as a security threat group. They are a threat to homeland security. They are a threat to safety, to public safety. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Yo, cocotazo that like button. Let's get that like button, pressed. Mash it, press it, kick it, cocotazo it. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the house of Arabia Barbosa. Welcome. Be getting up Sunday morning to address any races. But she is so concerned about me. She is obsessed with me. This woman is butthurt about what I said to her or about her over 2 years ago. This woman is a weirdo. This woman is a creep. This woman is a stalker. And I can't make it any more plain and any more clear. But thank God I'm not the only one that sees it. Other YouTube creators see it too. Not everyone, just a few. And that's good enough for me. See, last year, 2 years ago, I had to do this battle by myself. I had to go up against this racist alone. No one said anything. Some people supported what I did. Some people supported what I said, but they themselves wouldn't address this racist. And they know they didn't. They kept quiet. They were quiet. They were silent. They was afraid. They was intimidated. I heard the intimidation in their voices whenever they did a reaction video about this bitch. Shout out to the chat. So good morning. Good morning, highly favored. Good morning, Tamika. Good morning to everyone that's in the chat. And good morning to those that haven't tippity typed yet. Welcome to the house of Arabia Barbosa. Welcome to the BT 1000. Habari za hasaburi. Karibu ni umbani kiwango 20 zetu. Kuja na mimi kula chakula, kuwa na wakati mzuri, kuvuta kiti kachina, kumpumzika. Unakaribishwa marafiki yangu. I'm welcoming you to my house because I know some of you are hungry for knowledge. Some of you are hungry to be entertained. So, uku tayari kula, unataka kula nini? Come with me if you want to get something to eat. And to all my enemies, all my haters, I say kuwa makini na mimi. Kushuka, kufa tu, jamani kuzimu. Mungu Baba, Mungu Baba. Shout out to the chat. Shall we carry on? Shall we continue to read this bitch? Let's read. Let's throw the shades we need to throw today. I'm not going to mention her name. Her name is Dead Dog. Dead dogs don't get no shine. I will never say your name, but everyone knows who the fuck you are. Let's continue. Let's continue, children. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. This picture. This is what she looks like in real life, you guys. She looks like this in real life. She's stuck in that wheelchair. She's mad at the whole world because she's stuck in a fucking wheelchair. Whose fault is it that you're in a wheelchair? Whose fault is it that you allowed your health to fail? Whose fault is it that you are not able-bodied. You can't walk to your door like the way I can walk to my door. You can't go outside the door and down the steps like the way I can. You can't walk from here to downtown. Bitch, you can't walk from your house to the Brooklyn Bridge. If you can, camera up and do it. You don't have to have the camera on your ugly face. Everyone knows you're ugly. Everyone knows you're butthurt ugly. It's not my fault your mother made you that way. It's not my fault your father made you that way. They were ugly. They were cave dwellers. They were Yakub, devils, demons from the pits of hell. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Let's proceed. Next picture. Oh, shit. Woo! This bitch, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, this is what she looks like in real life. She refuses the camera up. She refuses to turn the camera on herself. She's afraid of her own reflection. She's afraid of her own fucking face. Look at this bitch. Slideshow. Let us continue. We throwing shade this morning, children. We throwing shade this morning, children. I want everyone to know who the fuck I'm talking about. A Ku Klux Klan member on these YouTube streets talking about white lives matter. No, white lives matter to you, bitch. She's trying to say she's proud of being white. So the fuck what? Because that's all you really have. And you don't even know how to use that right. This bitch sits in a wheelchair. She says she hates black people. I bet you 9 times out of 10, her CNA is a black woman. Because that's what usually happens to them when they end up in a situation like this. That's usually what the fuck happens to them when they end up in a situation like this. Shout out to the chat. Let's continue. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry, children. I'm sorry I had to subject some of you to this ugliness early this morning, but that's what her body looks like. This bitch is over 600 pounds. If you don't believe me, the next time she goes live, people need to start chanting, camera up, turn on your camera, camera up, turn on your camera. Show us what you look like. Show us what you look like. Why are you afraid of the mirror? Why is she afraid of the mirror? Ask that question. Nobody need to question me about this bitch. Shout out to the chat. Let's continue on. We're going to go to a little video now. We're going to show what happens when they remove her from her house. Oh, yes, we're going to show what happens when they remove this bitch from her house. We're going to play the video right now. We caught it on video. You're on video. We got you on camera. Holy shit. Check this grandma out. Check what they did, everybody. I want it. Lord. I'm chubby. I'm heavy. But I'm not that big. She should be ashamed of herself. But this is the name I be calling her, Jabba the Hutt. Everyone remembers Jabba the Hutt? Is everyone a Star Wars fan? Do you remember that movie? It became a franchise during the 1970s. I grew up going to the movies. I grew up watching them on TV. I grew up with these character figures on my bed sheets, on my curtains, on posters. We played with the action figurines as children. We watched the movies. We watched as time progressed on. But I'm going to show you what she really looks like and why she's afraid to turn on that fucking camera. Does anyone know how to speak Jabba the Hutt? Anyone know how to tell this bitch to turn on the fucking camera? The next time you talk about me or anyone in this sector, she only attacks black people. She only attacks black people. Let's say that again. She only attacks black people in this sector. It's a crying shame. When she first came over here, we was unaware of her racist intentions. We were unaware. Then little by little, she started expressing herself, which was the wrong thing to do. The wrong thing to do. Then she started speaking in wrong, terrible racist terms. And now she's a full-blown, straight-out racist. A racist from the pits of hell. Shout out to the chat. Yo. Good morning, Uncle L. I'm sorry. Uncle L, I apologize. I didn't want you to see the ugliness of this person. But this person just loves to talk about black people in a disparaging way in this sector. And, I just wanted to expose some of that for my audience this morning because I promised I was going to do a video this morning exposing this bitch. And I'm doing that. I'm doing that very well. Que lo que, mi gente? Que lo que, mi gente? Buenos días. Ven aquí conmigo. Las comidas están listas para ti. Can't understand me? Lo siento, no es culpa es mío. This bitch that keep coming after me, she's obsessed with me. She's been obsessed with me for over 2 years. That is a mental illness for sure. There's something wrong with this woman. There's something wrong with this woman. There's something terribly wrong. But everybody knows who she is. I call her the dead dog. She gets no shine over here. I will not call her name, but I will call her by her nickname, which is Jabba the Hutt. You Jabba the Hutt piece of shit. She's a racist piece of shit. A Jabba the Hutt fuck-faced motherfucker. She's a drop shot. She's a no-name. She's a off-brand. She's a drag nasty. She is street trash. She is worthless. She has no value. That's why she's on YouTube trying to make other people feel like the way she feels on the inside. She feels like a very small person, even though she's over 600 pounds. Even though she's 54 years old, I think she might be a little bit older this year. I remember a couple of years ago, she was on this platform in the sector, and she was crying and complaining that she didn't have no food in her fucking house. She should have took her fat racist ass to the nearest food pantry, to the nearest soup kitchen. And unfortunately for some of us, right along with Barbie Girl Tina, because Barbie Girl Tina asked everyone to pitch in and, send this woman cash apps. The same woman we helped feed not too long ago, over a year ago. This is the same bitch that called us monkeys, the same bitch that tell us to go back to Africa, the same bitch that said that we're worthless, the same bitch that said that we're super predators and criminals. This is the same bitch. This is the same bitch. But she doesn't talk about how the Yaku devil, like herself, has come out into the world from the caves of Europe. Oh, yes, yes, yes. They come from the caves of Europe. And everywhere they went, they raped, they murdered, they destroyed, they conquered. They hijacked every religion. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the fucking chat. Yeah, we talking about Jabba the Hutt this morning. My enemy on these YouTube streets. She is my enemy on these YouTube streets. I'm going to show her real face in a little bit, but I got to do it very quickly. I got to do it quick. Quick, quick, quick. Shout out to Big Greg over there doing a very good job bringing the receipts about this bitch. Bringing the receipts, bringing the truth, bringing out the paperwork, bringing out the proof about this woman's racism. She's stuck in a wheelchair. Instead of being grateful that she's alive, instead of trying to go out in the community and help people, she's in a wheelchair all day, shitting and pissing on herself. She's mad at me because she's caught up in the prison of a diaper, an adult diaper. Shout out to the chat. Don't get mad at me because I'm not in the same situation you are in, ma'am. That is your problem. You need to go to God with it. Don't come to me or any other black person in this sector about it. Shout out to the chat. We can't fucking help you. We try to help you and you turn right around and start with all that, y'all ain't shit. You need to stay in your place, go back to Africa. Yeah, some of my relatives came from Africa, but we're not going nowhere. We gonna be here because you know why? We're American citizens. My people been here on my father's side, on my father's side. We've been here over 100 years. How long have her people been here? Come on, let's be real. How long has her people been here? Shout out to the chat. I bet you they're immigrants. And if you listen closely to when she first came on these YouTube streets, she talked about her childhood. She talked about her no good husband. And she talked about that drop shot son of hers. And she had the nerve to come on here on these YouTube streets to talk about anyone else's child. She talked about Moonlight's child. She come on here, she talk about me. She talk about every black person she can think about talking about. She is another George Wallace. Everyone remembers George Wallace. George Wallace was that racist, bigoted, separatist, segregationist governor from Alabama. What happened to George Wallace? He got shot. He was running for president. A white man decided to put a bullet in his back. The man remained paralyzed in a wheelchair until the day he fucking died. And right after that, his own people didn't want to be bothered with him. He went to the hospital. He got caught up in that wheelchair, and none of his people wanted to wipe his shitty ass. None of his people wanted to bathe him. None of his people wanted to feed him. None of his people wanted to do anything for that racist bastard. That son of a bitch. She's in a wheelchair. Just recently, there was another person who is a cave dweller. His whole neck was turned into a faucet, and one of his own people did that to him. But they trying to blame black people. Shout out to chat. You don't hear me though. You don't hear me though. Let's go on to the next. We go on to the next. Lord, I hate to do this to you guys. The next. Oh! Whoa! Oh! Shit! Woo! That's what she looks like. That's her true face. That's why she won't camera up. That is what she really looks like. Don't she look like Jabba the Hutt? Would you trust a woman that looks like that? Would you believe anyone that looks like that? She doesn't take care of herself. She doesn't fucking take care of her fucking self. Let me put on my shoes. I'm going to show y'all something. Let me put on my shoes. I hope, my neighbors are all inside. Well, let me show you something. I'm going to show you something real close, real quick, before I end this video. Okay, look, you guys. I'm walking out of the house. I'm looking down the street. Okay, let me close the door behind me because I don't, want the, rain to come in. Hold on, you guys. Let me turn on the camera. Okay, I'm outside, you guys. Oh, shit. I'm doing something that she can't do, you guys. I'm doing something she can't fucking do, you guys. I'm doing something she can't fucking do, you guys. I'm doing something she can't fucking do, you guys. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There go today. There I go. I'm doing something that bitch can't do. Look. I'm getting ready to turn the camera. Oh, shit. I'm on camera. Oh, I'm cammed up. Oh, everyone can see me. Oh, my goodness. I know I'm not beautiful, but I can at least show you what I look like. Everyone knows what I look like. Let's show you again. I can walk outside. Oh, shit. This is such a blessing. Oh, and it's raining. Oh. Child, let me get my day started. Coming out here clowning with you guys. But I thank you for coming over. I thank you for visiting with me. And I thank you for helping me face this demon. You're helping me face this demon. See, I know I'll probably be the main one over here going against this demon, while the rest of you be quiet and silent, and you don't worry about who's a racist. We got people that's calling us monkeys, calling us apes, telling us we should go back to Africa, telling us that we are unworthy of whatever monies we get, that we don't deserve reparations. Let me tell you something, bitch. Me and my people deserve not only reparations, we deserve our own land. We deserve our own country. We deserve to separate from you if need be if that's the way we're going to get our peace on this earth, if that's the way we're gonna give our children and our grandchildren peace. I don't have any children. I don't have any kids, but some of you do have children, you do have grandchildren, and this is who is teaching them in their schools. I hate to say it, you guys. Teaching your children and your grandchildren. People like this is over you a little bit in your lives. There's no way of avoiding them. There's no way of escaping them. Everywhere we go, they chase us down. They obsess us. They are jealous of our energy. They are jealous of the melanin that's in our skin. It's not our fault we were born black. It's just that the universe picked us to be his people, to be his chosen people. And those that are of other ethnic groups can come and join us if they want to live in peace. We're tired of fighting this war. We've been fighting with these people, these cave dwellers, these Yakut devils, demons, for over 400 years. I already explained how on my father's side, on his father's side, who the slaves were. And my ancestor, her name is Frances Crowder. She was a slave. She was a mulatto. They show pictures of her right now whenever there's a family reunion, and she does not look like me. She looks like a white woman. See, this white woman, who is a piece of shit racist, doesn't know who she's talking about. I invite her to walk outside her door and camera up. Show us walking out. Show us you walking somewhere. Camera the fuck up the next time you talk shit about us, because this is who's talking shit about me. This is who's trying to attack me. Not only me, but a few others. A few others. Shout out to the chat. Someone told her not too long ago in a song, stay the fuck out of black people business. Stay the fuck. Stay the fuck. Stay the fuck out of black people business. And we fucking mean that. Stay out of our fucking business. Stay out of our fucking affairs. There was a news report not too long ago about 3 young white boys that raped a little 6-year-old child and left her for dead. She doesn't report about that. Ted Bundy was a serial killer. He killed his own kind. She doesn't talk about him. Son of Sam, same thing. Charles Manson, same thing. They got plenty of killers within their ranks. If she wants to get technical, but she doesn't want to talk about white on white crime. She wants to talk about black on black crime or black on white crime. Wake the fuck up, bitch. This is not the 1950s. This is not the 1800s. Your people lost the Civil War. Accept that. Run with it. Because you're lucky you're even breathing. The way some of us feel in this country. There are some people that would take one look at that face I just showed you and hunt her down. And be like, who the fuck is this racist bitch talking about us? Yo, shout out to the chat, man. Word. I want y'all to take a good look, man, because this is what we facing. This is what truly resembles her, because deep down inside, this is what her soul looks like, a demon. This is what they looked like before they came out of the fucking caves. We came to Europe, we came to the shores of Europe as Moors, and we civilized these demons. We did them. We taught them how to cook. We taught them how to bathe. These people don't know nothing about hygiene. If it wasn't for us, they wouldn't even have some of the shit that they do have. And these motherfuckers are fucking ungrateful. Last time I looked, we built up this fucking country. Didn't they just start an all-white community somewhere? Where is it? Missouri or whatever, Arizona, wherever the fuck it is. Didn't they just recently fail? Didn't they cry? Didn't they beg for government funds and the government refused to fund them? But the government is constantly giving money to foreign entities, to foreign countries. I wonder why they do that and they don't invest in their own people. A couple of years ago, around World War II, a lot of the veterans, a lot of the white veterans were standing up to the government. They wanted their fucking money. The government told them to wait. And guess what the government did? It sent in military forces to get rid of those veterans that were complaining. And these were white men. They were talking all that coke-ass shit to the government. They still doing it to this day. We're not too concerned about them talking about the government, but keeping on the government, keeping on the real enemies, keeping on the elites. We know who these are. And I'm telling you, none of the elite people are black. None of them. None of them. Because every time a black person accumulates a certain amount of wealth, they come in and destroy them. Look what they did to Whitney Houston. They built her up only to what? Destroy her. I don't care if she was using drugs. I don't care if she was getting high. The woman probably would have still been living if it wasn't for their racist asses chasing her all over the place with the paparazzi, snapping pictures, making up stories about her. They gave that woman a heart attack. That woman didn't make it out of that hotel room. Drowned in a bathtub of water. We had Black Wall Street. We had different other places that were built up. The government went in and destroyed these places. They approved of these white racists torching down those communities. Rosewood, Black Wall Street, in Pennsylvania where the black people were doing very well. They dropped bombs on them. Now get the fuck out of here with that bullshit she be talking. That's a straight racist. I don't give a fuck who runs with her. Yeah, I'm saying it. If you running with this chick, you running with this bitch, something fucking wrong with you. She's not your friend. But she get ready to turn on you, that's exactly what she gonna do. But you know, sometimes they need some token black people to hang around them to say, well, I'm not ready to, I like black people. If you like black people so much, get off your ass and stop talking about it. Stop getting in our fucking business. Yo, shout out to the chat, man. This bitch is unworthy. Unworthy. Let me fix this this situation. Instead of swiping, I made it worse. I made it bigger. I didn't mean to make it bigger, you guys. See, I'm so worried about y'all getting the truth or the meat of the matter that, you know, I'm willing to do anything to show you what I'm talking about. And everyone in the sector is familiar. That's not her face, but that's her body. That's what she looked like in a wheelchair. Shout out to the chat. I call her dead dogs don't get no shine here. But you will hear other content creators call her by her name. I will not do it. This bitch is obsessed with me. This bitch got my name in her mouth 24/7. My dick is in her mouth. And I don't like my dick being there because her teeth has bitten on my dick. If you look at, come on. This bitch is ridiculous. Look at that. That is terrible. That is awful for someone to let themselves go like that and got the nerve to talk about me. I know I'm heavy, but at least I'm not in a wheelchair. At least I can do stuff for myself. I don't have to wait until Monday morning to wash my ass. I don't have to wait for a certified nurse assistant to come in to clean me and to clean my house or do anything for me. I'm able-bodied. I can cook for myself. I can clean myself. I can clean my house. I can do whatever I need to do when I get ready to do it. Shout out to the chat. You mad, you just because you can't do it. Bitch. That's not my fucking fault. You're in a fucking wheelchair. Now, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. And I tell you, I'm telling this white devil this, and this is the last time I'm addressing her. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Let me say it in Spanish for you, bitch. No carajo conmigo. Since her husband was Spanish, let me say it in Spanish. I hope he taught you some Spanish. No carajo conmigo. And for your information, ma'am, the word tonteria, if you look it up in a Spanish term, Spanish phrase, motherfucker, it means foolishness. It means bullshit. Just like what the fuck you doing over there. All that shit you talking, bullshit. Tonteria. Embusteria. Embusteria means deceitful, falsehood, untrue. She gives out a lot of misinformation. A lot of misinformation. But thank goodness we got a lot of people in this sector that know their fucking history. They're not fooled by this racist. Why would anyone want to believe a bitch that won't even fucking camera up? A bitch that won't even show her fucking face. You know, I did a video yesterday showing my eyes. And I usually cam up in all my videos. Everyone knows what the fuck I look like. I'm not beautiful. I don't look like a European or supermodel. I'm not supposed to be looking like that. I'm supposed to be looking like me. Natural. That's natural. No perm, no hot comb, no none of that bullshit through my hair. I used to do that years ago. When I cut my hair, I cut my hair. And I kept it short. If I want to grow it long, I grow it long. Shout out to the chat. I don't have to do anything to prove anything to anyone. She can suck a bag of dicks and fucking die. She's not dying fast enough. The universe need to come into that fucking place and that dwelling, that cave dwelling that she's in, and just need to take her the fuck on out of here because she's miserable. She's miserable as fuck. She lives in Brooklyn, New York. She don't live that far from the Brooklyn Bridge. Bitch, I challenge you. I challenge you tomorrow morning because I'm going to walk from here if it's not raining. I'm going to walk from here from my house all the way to downtown. That's going to take me a little over an hour, but I'll get there. Let's see you do the same thing. I challenge you, get your fat ass up out of that fucking wheelchair, walk out of your fucking front door, and walk to the Brooklyn Bridge. You don't have to cross the Brooklyn Bridge. When you finish walking there, call your Uber or Lyft and find your way back home, or your so-called home. Shout out to the chat. Because I want to let everyone know, New York, believe it or not, is a very racist state. Just like South Carolina, just like Mississippi, just like Chicago, just like Connecticut. Very racist. But the white people up there are more sneaky with their racism. They're more sneaky with their racism. But I'm going to tell you something, them races stick together, and I don't mean no harm. We as a people, Black people, Hispanic, any group of people that want peace, we need to join together. Instead of fighting each other, because that's why this country is going down. Because of all this division. God did certain things back in the day, but now that people got a different understanding, maybe we can live in peace. But it's just like my grandfather said. My father's father said they would never change. My grandfather fought during World War II. My grandfather was not an angel. He passed down that bullshit that was given to his people. All that slavery bullshit passed down. And I'm talking about domestic violence. I'm talking about child abuse. I'm talking about child endangerment. That was my grandfather. He mistreated my grandmother. He mistreated my father and my aunts and uncles. He was a devil. He was a demon, just like this bitch in that picture I just showed you. He was 6'3", light skin. I'm going to say he was a high yellow light skin. He had red freckles and red hair. And after slavery, his mother and his grandmother and everyone before her decided, look, we're not going to pass for white. We're going to continue on with the Black community because we're Black. We're not going to hide who the fuck we are. We're not going to do that. But I got some relatives that actually did that shit. I got some relatives after freedom, they decided to go ahead and start passing. But not my great-grandmother, not her. She knew she was Black, even though she looked white. Shout out to the chat. Now, as we pass down, further down in the family, you know, we got the great-grandfather, Barbosa, that came from Cape Verde. He came from Africa, Northwest Africa, 10 little islands. But he was a mulatto, but he married a Native American woman. I've seen pictures of this woman. This woman is very beautiful, very dark skinned. I'm very proud to be her great-granddaughter. I'm not doing all the right things. I haven't done a lot of right things in my life, but nobody's holding that against me. Shout out to the chat. So I'm out of here. I want to thank everyone for coming over. Like and share the video. We got a lot of people coming over to the channel. Even those that are not here, if you catch the playback, liked and shared the video. And I gave you my receipts. I showed you what this racist bitch looked like. A lot of you that have been in this sector for quite some time, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. I don't need to mention her name. Dead dogs get no shine over here, but everyone knows what she looks like. She's afraid of her own reflection. She's afraid of her own face. She doesn't like the way she looks, and we use the mirror against her. Turn to stone, bitch. Be petrified with your physical features, with your looks. Because you getting ready to get cocoa tasseled in these YouTube streets. You getting ready to get your licks. Everyone getting ready to cocoa tassel your fat, flat ass that's stuck in a diaper and in a wheelchair. You know you're in a wheelchair. If that not be true, show us that's not true. Get up and camera up. Stop being afraid. What you afraid of? Somebody gonna laugh? Ain't nobody gonna laugh. They might be happy to see you get out that wheelchair and take a couple of steps, but you're not gonna do it because you know why you're not gonna do it? Because you're the biggest loser. You're over 600 pounds and you should be ashamed. She did a reaction video about the video I did, and this bitch didn't camera up not one time. You know why? She's afraid of her face. She knows she is a troll. I just showed you what she looked like. Okay? Everyone have an awesome Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Please get those images out of your mind. I don't want to traumatize anyone. I want everyone to feel safe. Let's do it again, you guys. I feel so good. I feel so good talking to you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. Look outside, you guys. Look outside. And I walk down this road almost every morning. This bitch has yet to show us anywhere she walks. She doesn't walk, she wheels. And it's not my fault. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. Y'all have an awesome day. Oh, man. Wow. Peace, y'all. Shall we proceed in the words of Moonlight? Let's read